Hello and welcome back to another 4RP. I, of course, am Reaper, and this over here, yes, is Icarus from Icarus Tech.
Howdy,
Say
yo.
hello. Today, we are going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, Metal Gear Solid, one of my all-time favorite games, to be quite honest.
Yes, and I believe it is very much up there with myself now as well. It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad that you liked it. I remember you messaging me straight after you played it. It's like, this was fucking awesome.
Yes. Yeah, like I don't know what it was. Like there was a lot of sitting around waiting and storyline and codec and stuff. But the actual gameplay was always eventful. Like you were always what's the word I'm thinking of?
It's always different. It's always something new. It's always interesting.
Something different. Yeah, and you're always yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
So, the whole codec thing, right? I remember the first 2 times I played through the game, because there are some unlocks you can get if you play through the game 2 different ways.
Okay.
So the first time I played through the game, just to pass it, would have been just after it came out. I remember getting it pretty close to when it came out. It took me 16 hours.
Wow.
Watched all the cutscenes, did all that stuff. And obviously I had to figure out the puzzles. And this was once again before I had the internet. So this was before I had a chance to look up a walkthrough. So figured that all out. Cool. Then I played through it the second time. It took me like 2 hours because I skipped all the codecs.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so the Metal Gear Solid games are very much known for being like 80% like video of cutscenes and what's the word I'm looking for? Disposition? No, it doesn't sound like. Whatever, story, and like 20% actually gameplay.
Far out. Okay, that's
so like
quite intense.
Yeah, and when I was editing it, and you going, wow, there seems to be a lot of codecs. Actually, I put in that clip. He doesn't know, and I was like, you have no fucking idea.
Yes, and for anybody that doesn't know, that has actually watched, Icarus was the one that edited that video, and I'm very happy with it. I was quite amused the whole time I watched it.
I'm very glad that you enjoyed it, because that was fun. I haven't edited something like that in a while.
Well, you did amazing on it. It was really funny.
Stop! I can only fit so much of my head in the frame if you keep going.
I can feel the pressure from it over here.
So, I was watching you do like a little bit, and I noticed you actually didn't get a gun.
No, I didn't.
Because, like, once again, this requires a little bit of exploration, but there's a gun just behind the heliport in the truck.
Heliport truck where?
You know the heliport that you were on with the 2 searchlights?
Oh, the one that I kept getting caught at?
Yeah, that one. Just behind that is a truck, and if you go inside the truck, there is a gun in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think at that point I was like, no, fuck this. I just want to carry on going. I don't want to explore anymore.
And then when you dropped down from the vents, you were going past a camera, and you saw another room with a camera, and you're like, fuck this. There's also a gun in there, I believe. There's another gun.
Okay. I know exactly where that is. Yep.
So, like, this is one game that, like, it is really good to play it on your own and figure it all out, but having someone just sort of go, you might want to look in the room over there, is really, really handy.
Okay, well, maybe when I play it again, because I am going to play it again, I might have to talk to you, or have you there.
Yes, maybe if you're...
Maybe.
There you go. Yeah, well, we can go upstairs and we can... Well, you said you wanted to start it from that point, but we can go play it on the GameCube, which is like a HD remix of it, basically.
Oh, yeah. I think that could work.
And it's a lot better. They add like a first-person aiming, which makes things a fuck ton easier, because you can like headshot everyone. It's awesome.
Oh, nice. Oh, excuse me.
Do I bore you? Do I bore you?
No, maybe, kind of, a little. No.
That's fair. So, tell me what your first impression was when you first got a hold of the controller. you walk 2 steps and you're interrupted by them telling you how to do the most basic shit as if you have no brain cells left in your head.
It annoyed me. It really annoyed me. Although, I will admit here that was the 3rd time doing the start of the game, because the first 2 times I recorded, I think the first time I didn't record, and the second time that there was no audio. So I already understood. Yeah, I already understood what was happening in the start, but I tried to keep it as realistic as possible for when I first played it. But when that first time, you know, you walk around a corner and it's like, you now have to crawl. Well, yes.
No shit.
There's no other way, because I'm standing next to something that's definitely lower than my head height, and I need to crawl.
My biggest memory, I think, from like the first hour of the game when I first played it, besides being like utterly lost and murdering literally everyone in my path, was when you get up to the ladder where Baker is, and it's just like, press the button to climb the ladder. I'm like, well, no fucking shit. What do you expect me to do? Just look at it, just, can I climb now? What if I get closer?
Exactly.
It makes me wonder,
very
like,
simple thing.
Yeah, like between, because this was PS1, so it would have been like between the SNES era and PS1. How much stupider did they think gamers got?
Oh, exactly. But now you look at games these days, and it's like they freaking.
There's always that one tutorial mission.
Yeah. But there's no gameplay interruption. Like, it's always at the start, but they walk you through every little detail. Like, they pretty much baby you through how to win the game.
Yeah, I hate that. It's good, but that's the kind of shit that I'd like. Would you like to play a tutorial? And you go, fuck off, I'm not an idiot, and you just skip past that shit.
Yeah. I always do it just in case there's something that I miss, or the fact that I'm not great at gaming. But after the few games I've played, I've got 5 videos up now, haven't I? 6.
I think this is number 5.
Number 5, yeah. And there's a pattern of what controls are what. It's like, well, okay, so this is going to be this. This is going to be this. So it's going to be like this for every other game. So,
providing that the people making the game are somewhat competent, you'll find that's always the way. Like on the NES, your platform is you always have A on the right to jump and B to run. It's always. But there is like 2 games on the NES where that's backwards, and they are the worst games to play because they buck the trend. Really? Because they're just. Look, I get it. Like, you can do whatever you want with your controller, but B to run and A to jump is great because you can hold the B and like thumb the A to jump. That's cool. That's what you want. And the other way around, it's harder to hold the button down with like the joint than it is with the pad. So it's a bit weird.
Yes. Yeah, and exactly.
I can't tell if they did it just to piss people off or because they're stupid or just to buck a trend, but it's definitely, I don't think there's an objectively good reason to do so. And a lot of games sort of follow the same thing. You know, your Xbox One and Xbox 360 games, the right trigger is always shoot and the left trigger is always aim with first-person shooters because that makes a lot of sense. Because right-handed people, left-handed people don't exist.
No, exactly.
I don't know where I'm going with that tangent anyway.
Neither do I, but I was enjoying that. That was good. Oh,
He's dying.
Me, far out. Just a little sick. I'm good.
And if you notice a bit more lag on his side, we upgraded his webcam and his internet cannot handle pushing the pixels down as quickly. So it's a little bit of judderiness, but and the screen turned off.
Screen turned off. Yes, it did.
You should change your power settings. Yeah.
Yeah.
New computer
I'm
blues.
Do that quickly.
No, just keep like very slowly moving the mouse left and right. It'll look really creepy on camera.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'll just sit here and God. And also I've got a better audio too, so it might sound a bit better in the next few videos.
Except for that one moment when you took it off because it was sounding really good and now you fucked it. Thanks.
That's okay.
Alright. Anyway, so back to the game. So,
yes.
I was watching you play and you didn't have any weapons and you only just figured out how to use your inventory. You jump down the vent and you go, ooh, chaff grenades. Cool. I can kill people now, while reading the description that says disables electronics.
Yeah, I didn't actually read that.
Of course you didn't, but you're sitting there staring at it. Your eyes are in the corner looking at it. It's like, oh, chaff grenade, cool. And you're just like, oh yeah, I think I'm reading it. No, you just dead face.
I saw chaff grenade and that was it. Oh no, I saw chaff grenade ×3. So...
And then,
I got that part.
Then you throw one and you do nothing with it. You throw one and walk past a camera, and then you throw another one and walk past a camera, and then all of a sudden you're out of chaff grenades again, and you didn't figure out that you can get into the blind spot of the camera.
Yeah, well, I was looking at that and I was trying to work out where the blind spots were. But the more I looked at it, I'm like, hang on, there's is a slight blind spot, but I'm not going to be able to get around because that blind spot is only a small section.
What about waiting for the camera to do that, coming up this way, standing underneath it, waiting for it to do this, and then going that way?
I didn't. I thought about that. I thought I tried that. No, I didn't.
Just the camera's frozen with you with this like dead look on your face, like, ah, god damn it. And it's just perfect. Intentional lag.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect timing.
Yeah, so
God.
Like, as I said, one of my favorite games. I've played the shit out of it. Like I paid the one on GameCube is not cheap. And I very gladly paid for it because it is a really friggin' good upgrade. And I would highly recommend you give that a go as even a comparison to see what it's like compared to the first one as well. So I'd be very interested to see what you think about that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely keen on that. You got to get me around to your place then.
So a couple of other things that I picked up on. Graphics, what do you think?
I really like the graphics, although they are very 90s PlayStation graphics. I like that sort of thing because it's very nostalgic.
It does look like they've got like
reminds me of a few games.
Yeah. Like what? I'm curious.
Like a few games, I said.
Yeah, well, which games does it remind you of?
Oh, like what game? I'm just trying to remember. There was a couple of games I played on the demo 1 disc for the PlayStation, and that was Tomby 2, I believe.
Yep.
I think Medieval. I can't remember playing it properly, but I'm thinking that might be a game I might play because I do not remember it.
Yep.
And obviously you got Tomb Raider, which I remember graphics from it. I don't remember actually. I know I haven't played it, but all I can remember is triangular boobs.
Yes, like super. If you like tried to motorboat them, it would like carve the side of your skull off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth it, to be honest.
Sure.
The fact that. No, you go. Sorry.
I was going to say I don't know any woman that would be worth carving off half your face for, but you know.
Have you not seen Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider?
No, I have not seen the movie.
Then shut up.
Okay. Maybe I do want to see the movie.
Yeah, it's not worth it, to be honest.
Out like 15 years ago.
It's not that great.
Really?
Nah.
Okay. She does look like she would be a good Tomb Raider. Like I've seen images. I've never actually seen like the movie itself, but I have seen images of her as Lara Croft, and she's very, very realistic.
Yeah. She doesn't have triangular boobs for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you were coming up the elevator, it was just like flat face. It looks like someone literally stuck like a piece of paper on a cardboard box with his face on it, and there's just like no detail.
Yeah, exactly. And then the only detail is when they do like a profile view, and there's like this little point
Yeah,
where his nose is meant to be. It's like, yeah, you're not really trying here.
and then
Not
you go
really.
off. Then you go off to like the PS2 games and the GameCube version of this, and it looks so much better. Like between PS1 and PS2, the 3D graphics are so much better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so something I will have to show you.
Yeah, because I think I've seen Metal Gear Solid 4 being played
That's
on
PS3.
PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that being played. One of my friends back home is obsessed with Metal Gear Solid, ringtones and everything like that.
yeah. Metal Gear Solid 3 was much more of an
but yeah.
action-y type game.
It looked like there was still the hiding and trying to stay away from the bad guys, but there was a lot more fighting involved from what I saw.
Metal Gear Solid 4, sorry, has my favorite part, I think, of any Metal Gear Solid game. And I don't want to spoil it for you in case you ever do play it, but I remember me and my brother were playing that game and we were taking turns. And I'm like, I really want him to die during this section so I can do it because I was so fucking excited. And he's just like, I can see how excited you are. We'll reload the save and we'll go back. And it's like, fuck yes. I was so excited.
Nice.
And anyone who's played Metal Gear Solid 4 probably knows exactly which part I'm talking about. But we'll go into that, I think, at one stage.
All right. Well, it's definitely something I would be keen on playing.
All right. What did you think of the story?
The story's good. It's very detailed. Very detailed. It tells you everything you need to know, and it does not spare any details whatsoever.
Need to know.
Yeah. Press the action button to stand still.
No.
Fuck off.
Like the cutscenes, like there was one cutscene in the middle that goes for at least like 15, 20 minutes. And it's just like, here's the history of the nuclear bomb, and here's what I ate for breakfast, and here is all my relationship with my former girlfriend. And so I was like, shut the fuck up. Let me kill things. Good fucking God.
Crazy. Well, I look forward to that 20 minutes of sitting there watching a movie.
Yeah, and then like 2 minutes of gameplay, and then another half hour watching a movie, and then blah blah blah, etc. etc.
Yay! I will say, what's his name? The dude that I had to rescue from the room.
The DARPA chief.
Yeah. His name sounded like B or something, didn't it?
No, Baker was the arms tech president.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, yeah, the black dude.
I can't remember his name. I'm going to look up his name. DARPA chief. MGS.
Yes, because...
Donald Anderson.
I can think of it. Ah, yeah. So, his scene went on for quite a while. But what got me was his death.
Yep.
Okay, I can understand that heart attacks are not instantaneous all the time, and nor are they very silent killers. But this kind of was very melodramatic, in my opinion.
Almost as if it wasn't a heart attack.
Well, yes, obviously not, because I'm very much thinking it was some sort of telepathic sort of Darth Vader type pop your heart sort of thing.
Interesting guess.
But obviously I'm not going to know that until I watch some more of it.
Or play some more of it.
Watch, play, it's the same thing. You're watching more of it than you're playing it. So.
That is 100% accurate. The other question, and this is for me because at the end you said, I'm going to save it here and so we can come back later and play. Did you actually save the game?
I saved the game.
Because you didn't put in a memory card, so
But
that means you're
I
using
saved it.
save states.
Yes.
How very rude.
Yes, so I'm hoping that I've saved it properly. If not, oh no, I will have to start again.
With me prodding you in the right direction.
There is one other thing about this. Yes, that's true. But there is one other thing about this game that I remember. Oops, hang on a second. There we go. Back. Fucking hell. The other thing I remember is when I told you I was going to play it, or when you suggested that I play it, you mentioned to me that you would be surprised if I got through the warehouse in the first hour.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Are you talking about the very first part with the elevator, or are you talking about going up to see the data chief thing guy?
I would thought in the first hour you wouldn't get to the DARPA chief. Just because I've seen you play Mario and I had zero faith. Just none.
Yeah. So you're quite surprised that I was able to get a lot further than I did.
Yeah, I thought you'd more focus on murdering people, but you actually took the stealth element pretty well, which I was really impressed by, for the most part.
Yeah, I enjoyed the stealth thing because I sort of can just hide.
Yeah.
Like I do in everyday life.
No comments.
Well, it's just like when we used to play Fortnite, because I know you're not going to be playing that again. We what is it? Like rats.
The rat strats.
Heard, no, not seen, not. For what? Sorry.
Rat strategy. So yeah, you just sort of not seen, not heard. You just sort of collect up everyone else's scraps, and then you get to the end and you murder everyone from afar.
Yeah. Or try to.
Try to. Usually
we never
fail.
really got that far. Yeah. Normally fail.
So you're actually not, I think, not too far off the first boss, I want to say. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you're pretty close to the first boss. So I'd be very interested to see
cool.
how you go up against... Fuck, who was the first boss? I can't remember if it's Vulcan or if it's Ocelot. I don't remember. But they're both really interesting fights. I'd be really interested to see how you did.
Okay. Oh, I'm definitely curious, although I'll need to get a gun.
Yeah, well, that would help, yes. You could probably punch him to death, but I maybe wouldn't suggest it.
No, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be bringing a gun.
One of them brings a gun, yes. One of them brings something a bit bigger, but yes, that's true.
Okay. Yeah. So...
From what I remember, though, if you
to a gunfight.
Yeah. From what I remember, if you miss the guns, they actually give you the gun at the start of the first gunfight.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can't be unarmed, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see.
That's definitely a good bonus. Yeah.
At the very least, you have to have C4, so that's something. You could always blow him up.
Boom.
So now I think you have just enough context that you can watch Metal Gear Awesome, and it'll be funny.
Metal Gear Awesome, okay. I don't think I've heard of that.
You have, because I have told you about that 100 times.
Okay, well, I may have to go and have a watch that very soon, or tomorrow, or...
And anyone else who hasn't seen it, just stop watching us, go watch that, it's much better than us.
No. Watch after us.
Oh, whatever, pause us, go there, that's fine, you can come back. We'll still be here.
Yeah. In some random weird state, and if you pause it, and then, you know, when we're halfway through a talk, you may even get some really fucked up face.
Well, to be fair, they're getting that with you anyway, with all the lag, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, I was about to say the same thing about you, because I'm getting the lag too.
Yeah, but I'm recording it, so I look perfect.
like I've got right now.
Yep.
Oh God, there we go. I've got it. Definitely got to send that picture to you. Hang on.
Send me after we're finished, all right?
Oh, I will. I will. I need to move the mouse. Didn't want the fucking screen going again.
So, what was your final rating? I don't remember if you actually gave it one or not. I forgot.
No, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Well, you give me one now, even if it's different to your other one.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 9. Yeah.
Cool. I then expect you to actually finish it.
Yeah, I will be. And that will probably be on another series that I'm going to be doing, which will be called Reaper Repeats.
Yeah, there's a theme. Replays or Reaper rapidly replays, repeats, and...
Yeah, repeats, replays, and there are going to be a couple of other things coming out very soon as well, but I need to think about those a little bit more in depth. But let's just say we'll be going for a bit of a journey through childhood and the nostalgic feels of certain things.
Unsubscribe.
Please don't. There'll be something happening, and this channel's going to grow a bit more than it is so far, hopefully. Maybe not in subscribers or viewers, but within
videos.
Ideas and videos it will.
Alright, as much as I could go on forever and ever talking about Metal Gear Solid, do you have anything else that you would like to add?
I don't think I do, other than the fact that I will be playing this again, as I've probably mentioned, 3 times now?
Yeah, you mentioned about 7,000 times, and I'm honestly sick of hearing you say it.
Yes, but no, it was a really good game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it more than I thought I would, to be honest. So that's a bonus.
Yeah, it is one of those games that can be a bit strange to pick up, but you sort of took to it pretty well, so I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, it was to me it was very easy to pick up. I was like, oh yeah, so this button does this button does this. Sweet, let's just mash a couple here and see what happens there. Because yeah, to get the inventory, I was like, okay, what do these buttons do? Hang on, how do I use that? Oh, sweet, okay, done. And yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm finished talking. If you're finished, then you might as well take us out.
I think I will. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button down below and also subscribe and press the bell notification icon as well so that you're notified of any future uploads that I do. Thank you again for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.
And come subscribe to me. Bye!